What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you already know, you can call me Echo. Yeah, I know it's been a while. I actually posted my analysis here on YouTube, and I've decided to resume calling out sharing my analysis on what I feel about cryptocurrency, and I'm going to spice things up a little bit by posting both currency pairs, Forex currency pairs and crypto related pairs. I'll be doing more of live analysis and sharing most of my strategy here on YouTube, so we can all benefit and become profitable. So without making this video bulky and boring, I just want to share my little bias, because I've been getting lots of messages on my social media, on my social platforms, Twitter, Instagram, on my Telegram and other social platforms. Now, since last year, my last video on the crypto crash, after I called the whole crypto crash, so I've been bearish, but then I've been anticipating a pullback to the upside, and so far so good. All I've just been doing is I'll jump in, jump out when need be, jump in, jump out when need be. So yeah, starting from when price was still around 15k. Yeah, starting from when price was still 15k, people were shouting, go deep, we're going deep, we're going deep, we're going deep. Then at that point, I had to pause a little bit. Now this is me just sharing one of my strategy, how I use in approaching the market often. I just had to sit back. I had to tell my inner circle, I had to tell them, hey guys, just everybody, wait a minute, don't buy, don't sell. Now I had to chill. Reason because I like to listen to what people say, and I take my informations from their standpoint. I now judge, what's this person saying, what's this person saying, what's this person saying, then I act. As at that point, everybody was bearish on crypto, and me going down there, I would be among the majority. So I had to just stand back and watch. So I'll be among the selected few profitable people we have. And so far so good, it has been working for me. So I actually said Bitcoin is going to still go down. I expect Bitcoin to still go down, but then anticipated the market to rally up a little bit to around 35k region before we see another downward movement. Now I might be wrong this time around, but I've hardly been wrong. But I might be wrong this time around. But then this is what I feel wants to happen. We're not yet in the bull run in crypto. We're not seeing the bull run in crypto yet this year, till maybe next year or so. Fine. But this is what I feel the market makers, in our words, want to do. When they start pumping from 15k, everybody's all in. Crypto is back to the moon, to the moon, to the moon, to the moon. Crypto is back to the moon, to the moon, to the moon. This second candle from around when crypto gave this pull, this impulsive move to 28k, everybody were shouting to the moon. It went back to around 31k. Everybody was shouting to the moon, to the moon, to the moon. Now, are they wrong? Yes, they are wrong. Okay. Now, everybody was shouting to the moon, to the moon. And when crypto now gave a pullback to around 24k region, around 24k, 25k region, now everybody was now scared. Now they've brought fear into the market, and what people start doing, they start selling off carelessly. They start selling off without knowing. Then now, we expect the market to rally up. All these things are pullbacks. All these things are pullbacks. And I guess let me just take you guys down to my screen so you'd understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, what's up guys? This is why I said I'm still bearish on crypto, right? This is just because it's very simple. What's up guys? Okay. What I was explaining earlier, I said for now I want to see bullish moves in the market. Although my bias on crypto still remains bearish, and I'll give you a reason. Now, this is the weekly time frame. And like, if you've been following me for so long, you will notice I always say things like the market doesn't move in one direction. It moves from zone to zone, and not just moving from zone to zone. It just doesn't go in one direction. So you can't just be saying a bearish market all through without saying a bullish market, right? Regardless. So now let me give you an instance. My reason for saying I am still bearish on crypto. Now, this is lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. I want to see the market give me something like this, yet another lower high before a lower low, right? So now this is on the higher time frame, right? That's why we're seeing this move. We saw the market go from here to here, went back to this up side, came back down. We've not seen a major move to the upside. So I want to see markets come back to this point where I'll be marking out a break of structure around this zone. This is a break of structure. If I want to see the market come back down to this break of structure before we see the next bearish move. Before we see the next bearish move. Now we've seen from this point, how did I know the market was going to reverse? Because on my Telegram channel, I said, when I posted my weekly forecast on Bitcoin, I said I was bullish on Bitcoin. Now, for those of you that have not joined my Telegram channel, I'll put the link in the description below. Now, this was the reason. At this point, when I said we were bearish, we had this thing. I had to chill and relax to see how the market reacts. I saw this move to the upside, sweeping out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 weekly candles. The market swept it up with just one push to the upside. Came back to this area. Came back to this area where we can call probably the resistance area. The resistance area. Came back to this area. What did it do at this point? It relaxed a little bit at this resistance area. It relaxed a little bit, pushed down here, and took out this other candle. Now, making it how many weeks entirely? Making it this whole week from here to this point, the market swept it all out with just these two candles. And I said, okay, how to chill. I wanted to see how it's going to react at this next zone. Like I said, the market moves from zone to zone. This next zone, what is going to happen? I wanted to see the market go up to push out, or if the market will just respect this zone here, this area here. I wanted to see if the market will respect this area here and probably continue to the downside. So I had to chill. At this point, I wasn't trading. You noticed if you're my Telegram community, I wasn't calling out any trades. Now, people might be asking, Echo, why don't you call out trades? I like calling out few trades, and those few trades, I make sure that they are highly profitable. We'll make out of it. We'll milk the market. So that's why I don't call out trade randomly. I don't call out trades sporadically. I just want to see whatever trade I call, I make the best out of it. And even if I hit stop loss, it's not my stop loss will be minimal. It's just not going to be let's say just too much for anyone to handle. So at this point, when we now saw this move, I was like, okay, the big boys are around. Now the big boys are around. Now they want to start milking. So I was like, okay, now I showed you the divergence on the higher time frame, how market was creating the divergence on the higher time frame. Now, like I said, I showed you the higher, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now, if you pay attention closely, you would see that the market is creating similar thing. Now, this is what the market is doing at this point. The market has created the lower low. Now it has created the lower high. It has created another lower low here. It has created the lower high. It has created another lower low. Now it's creating another higher, lower high. Now, if it gets to this point, I want to see the market sweep out this liquidity on this zone. Sweep out this liquidity on this zone. Same thing it did here. Same thing the market did at this zone. I want to see the same thing on this area also. I want to see how the market reacts when it gets to this area. So that's why I'm still bullish on Bitcoin this period till I see it react around, till I see how it reacts around this 35 zone. Right now it's around $30,000 plus. It was around almost $31. But then now I want to see, now if the market should get to this point, I want to still see more pullbacks before it goes back up. Now if the market gets to this zone, I want to see it come down, do something like this, right? When it does something like this, goes back up. And now when it gets back up, to sweep out this liquidity here, right? To sweep out this liquidity. Now, mind you, what did you just see? If you draw your trend line, you would see that the market has been creating an upward trend. If you draw your trend line properly, you would see that the market has been creating an upward trend. We do it from here, you will notice, okay, this market has given the first, second, is yet to give another third touch like this, then give us another move to the upside. So now, you might ask, a lot of you might ask, okay, so does that mean we are bullish? We are not bullish, and the reason is not far-fetched. Okay, I've taken it out. I don't like to see my charts being looking messy. So now this is what, remember I said we are bearish on this point, and all what the market is trying to create around this side is just a lower high before yet another lower low. So this is what the market is trying to do on this zone. It's trying to do here, go back up, come back here, come back. This is simply what the market is trying to do. Market is just trying to creating liquidity. Now at this point, a lot of people, when the market should come to probably this region or this region, let me go down to the 4 hours time frame. So we'll see some things. Let me clear this one, please. Now when the market comes, or should I take, let me take it to the daily time frame. Now when the market comes down to this zone, when the market comes down, good, on the daily time frame, you can still see it clearly. Now when the market comes to, even if the market comes to this zone, right? Even if the market comes to this zone, which I won't be surprised if the market should come to this zone. Now it's only going to increase the fear and indecision in the market, to increase also greed, the greed and fear index. It will make people get greedy, because now at this point you start hearing things like Bitcoin to the moon. If you don't have Bitcoin, you are the poorest man, your life is messed up, and all those statements you heard in 2021. Now, if this market comes to this point, I'll tell you, the market makers will thank the living daylight out of this market, because market moves to where there's liquidity. Because liquidity moves this market. So market makers want to just make everybody feel, okay, bull run is here again, bull run is here again. I start hearing things like Bitcoin to the moon, Bitcoin to the moon. Then this is all what you just see. Foop. You just see this surprise package here, and everybody is now scared. Now you start hearing statements like cryptocurrency is a scam, is a wrong investment, and all those statements. When it gives back, when it tanks towards this area, let's say the 10K, 9K, 11K region, when it tanks to this region, now everybody is now scared to invest into the market. Now a lot of people have started selling off at this point. Those people telling you to hold at this point, or buy more, buy more, buy more, buy more, buy more. Now at that point, everybody is short. Now most people have started pulling out their funds at this point. All those people that invested and bought at this point have started selling. And now this is the next thing you now see. This is just the next. take this video, record it, share it, because when I called this bear market, people thought I was running mad. Now I'm giving you my total breakdown on the crypto market. Now, when everybody starts selling at this point, right? Now the market makers are chilled. They're like, okay, they've sold. Hello? They sold, yes, buy. Now at this point, they now buy. Then you now see the actual move to the upside, giving us a new higher high. Then that's when the real crypto bull run will be coming in. And all these things might just play out next year, the bull run. Next year. When will the bull run start? I really can't tell, but this is what I want to see before a bullish move. I guess I just hope this will be helpful, or this was helpful for you to watch. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and of course, share this content to your friends to help people know what step to take next. And I'll be sharing my Telegram channel, the Telegram link. Please do not forget to join. It's all free. It's all free. Thanks for staying to the end of this video. Love you guys. Peace out.